I'm a little bit underneath the weather, y'all. So you might be able to hear it in my voice, but if not, I'm not feeling 100%, but I don't have COVID, so that's always a plus, right? Yo, but check it out, we're back again today. It's Braxton from BZ_builds. You can follow me up on IG if you like to. Yeah, but today we're going to be addressing the seats in the Civic. My Civic seats are comfortable, but they don't do a very good job of holding you in. So in order to make some improvements there for a fully bolt-on affair, I've looked to Corbeau to get some seats from. I'm also going to be running the Corbeau seat rails as well, which I have right here, and I will have the part numbers for all of the parts that I use in this install in the description. But let's go ahead and get these seats unboxed. Cool. So I got one of the seats unboxed. So the seats that I decided to go with was the Corbeau RRS bucket seats. This wasn't my first choice in style because I feel this is a little bit more of a modern seat design. But I think with the minimalistic approach to the interior that I'm taking, they will fit, but not 100% sold up on them first. We're gonna have to see how they look in the car. The reason why I went with these Corbeau seats was because I didn't want to run like NRG, didn't want to run Brom, I didn't want to run like some cheap, you know, like eBay seats, and all of the other like reclinable like support seats from like a Sparco, a Recaro, etc., etc. I either didn't like the style or they were just a lot more than I actually wanted to pay. So I settled up on these, so I'll give these a try and see just how I like them. But yeah, we'll see how they are. I don't know how grippy this vinyl material is going to be, though. That might be a little annoying. These seats are designed to use the Corbeau seat brackets that I have, and they already come with their own hardware. So literally, all I have to do is go and just mount them on these Corbeau seat brackets that I have. But yeah, we gonna get into it. So this is one of the seat brackets right here. I don't know if y'all can read that, but let's see if it will focus. So this is the driver side seat mount D1046, and the passenger side is D1047. But one of the things I like about these mounts is that they already have the provision to put your stock seatbelt clamp in there right there. So these seats are gonna bolt right up, and that's gonna make it really easy. So first things first, I'm gonna get both seats mounted on the seat rails, then we'll move on to taking out our stock seats out of the Civic. Whoa, stop the video. So we got an issue here. Number one, so you have not hit that like button. Number two, you did not leave a comment. Number three, you did not subscribe yet. So I need you to do all three of those things, and don't forget to hit the notification bell. Also, make sure to support the people that support the channel, and Fortunatos is one of those companies. So make sure to check them out. And if you want to buy anything, use discount code BZ5, that's BEEZY 5 for 5% off any purchase over there at Fortunato. So I'm gonna let y'all get back to y'all video. Alright, so right on the bottom of the seat, it came with 4 mounting bolts already. They're a hex head bolt or a typical Allen bolt. So we're gonna take those off. I believe you can use other types of seat mounts as well, but I figured that if I bought the Corbeau ones, there wouldn't be any guesswork and everything would just flow together the way it should. So that's what I decided to do. Alright, so we're gonna get this mount lined up. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and flip this bad boy over and do this same thing. Oh, mounts, but we are going to have to slide them back. So once you get all 4 of the bolts in, and then you can go ahead, you can actually tighten them, snug everything on up. Alright, so I'm gonna do the other side, then we'll work on getting the stock seats out. Alright, so I have the actual seats mounted on the seat rails. Everything's looking good so far. Definitely more of like a European car vibe for sure, but we'll see just how they fit just inside the Civic. I do like the fact that it's this black, like kind of like fake leather material. It's vinyl, but it feels a pretty good quality. So we'll see how it fits in the grand scheme of things. But next we have to go ahead and just remove our stock seats. Pretty easy. It's 4 12mm bolts right here that actually hold. So one right here, one right there, and we got 2 up front. So I'm not gonna even go ahead and record that because I'm pretty sure y'all can take out 4 bolts. But I'm gonna go ahead and get that out, then we'll get the first passenger seat fitted and see just what the vibe is. So our passenger seat is out. Let's check it. So we need to go ahead and remove this little seatbelt buckle right here. What size is this? 17 mil, so I'm trying to one-hand things. Alright, so just hit that with the impact. Nothing too crazy. Then from there, then we'll be able to pull out our seatbelt bracket right here. So let's go ahead and install this right here like that. And it has this little hole already. This little hole, this little guide hole for the actual buckle. So you don't even gotta trim off that little tip right there just to make sure nothing's crazy is going on. Does the stock bolt thread in? Is it the same thread pitch? Look at that, same thread pitch and everything. So good job, Corbeau, at least so far, for making this easy. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this installed on there, then we'll get this seat put in the vehicle. Alright, so one seat is in, just gotta get the bolt started. So one thing I will say, one of the complaints about these Corbeau seat mount brackets is the fact that sometimes they don't always line up as well as they should. So just while I'm installing this, I'm going to actually keep them all loose. Then so once I'm able to get them all in, so them all being the bolts, then I'll go through and then I'll actually snug them up to see just how it's fitting. All right, y'all, so got both of the seats in now. I think it looks pretty good, actually. I was a little bit concerned about just how the modern design might like mesh, you know, it's with the 90s, more like retro interior, but I think it actually fits well. I think part of the reason is just because I have these yellow seat belts in my car, but it's kind of a vibe. It's kind of a vibe for sure. I don't feel they feel out of place, and it definitely feels way more supportive. So the seats are super comfortable. I am concerned that they're gonna be a bit just slippery during like spirited drives, and then of course in the summertime these things are gonna be probably pretty hot. But I dig the vibe so far. I definitely dig the vibe so far. But I'll go ahead and just hop out the car right quick just so y'all can see just how they look. Just want to try to get the vibe for the whole car. And then you can see the seat, the yellow seat belt. It kind of, I mean, it fits in the interior like pretty well though. Like, I'm not gonna stunt. They don't look out of place, especially with like the checkerboard. You know, like floor mats, kind of like bridging the grays and the blacks together. And then now with the yellow seat belts, just adding that little pop or like a splash of color. And then we got the black wheels on the car right now. I'm actually digging this. I'm digging this for sure. This is pretty cool. So just off like first sit though, man, the seats are like really, really comfortable. They feel good, and I'm sure on like longer road trips for sure, like they will, they'll feel pretty good up on the back. a lot better than a fixed bucket seat would. And so the reason why I didn't go with a fixed bucket seat on this build is it's a street car. You know, it's a street car that's gonna be very trackable, but I still want that adjustability to, you know, like be comfortable on the street and not be at such a aggressive angle, you know, of attack sitting down. And then a bucket seat, now you're having to raise yourself out of it to get out of it, and then you're having to kind of like plop in it when you get inside the car. It just gets tiring after a while. So I wanted this car to be just a more streetable approach. That's why I went with a reclinable a bucket seat instead of a actual fixed back bucket seat. So these are more of a sports seat, but still better than the stock seats. A little bit more support, you know, just here and then down low on the side. So yeah, but I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm gonna go ahead and close it out here. As y'all can hear, I don't feel that good, so I'm gonna get some rest. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll have all the parts used linked in the description. Take it easy, I'm out.
Yeah.